really know what to expect, but we were overwhelmed at what a wonderful experience each retreat was. The people who came were so excited to have been given this gift, and their interactions with one another ended up being fantastic. And their time, they're being given the gift of time.
Time.
To be alone with the Lord, to be with each other, to have fun.
To be with people who are doing the same thing they're doing.
Yeah.
It felt free to share.
Yes.
The first group we took all came out of the same part of the town, from 5 different denominations, and they just so bonded they became one church. The second group, all from the same network, and the wives just found a whole new sense of camaraderie, people who understood. They got over some old stuff.
It was just wonderful.
We are very excited about it. We are making plans for various ways we can extend this ministry, how we can fund it. Right now, I'm not a senior pastor because I've been a serial church planner for 43 years. So we are still working with business people and senior pastors of large churches to help fund the next wave of church retreats for senior pastor couples.
Already planning the next one we'd like to be involved in. So.
Yeah, and part of the vision is to really invest in senior pastor couples who are doing well, but we want them to finish well. We want them to go the distance well, and to invest in them. It's a tremendous vision that these people have spawned.
It is.
Hi, we're Scott and Jenny Wilson, and we pastor on the south side of Dallas in Red Oak, Texas at the Oaks. And we're excited about the opportunity we were given this last year to work with 10 other couples that are pastoring churches to come in. What was great about these couples to us is that they were people that were on our staff before, now are senior pastors, or they were interns with us, and so husbands and wives coming in and being able to spend time with them. Some of them in the midst of transition, some of them just like, man, how do you balance out marriage and ministry? And we just thought, man, for them to come together and for us to spend 4 days together really would make a difference. And these guys all talked to us about, man, can we do this again? This is the best thing. Better than a conference, better than anything we've ever gone to. We want to do it again. So like even some of the ladies coming together, what did you guys do?
Oh, we got together. We were able to provide money for them through a donor to be able to take them shopping, which was great for them because they're church planners and young moms and they don't spend money on themselves. So we were able to give them money to shop. We were able to take them to eat in meals that they, again, probably wouldn't spend the money on themselves on. So they really felt like that was a luxury for them.
Yeah, and one of the things that was really an aha moment for us we didn't see coming is some of the couples just saying, hey, can we get with you to just talk one-on-one? We have some issues going on. And so that was amazing too.
Some of the issues were personal, some of them were church issues.
So we're planning to do it again this next year, 2 more times. So we think it's a huge deal. Maybe one of the most important things that we do with our life is pour into other pastors. It's where you're not just adding to the church, but you're multiplying ministry as you touch different pastors in this way. In fact, we think it's so important, we've already put the money into our next year's missions budget to say one of the most vital things we could do in missions is to pour into other pastors. So we encourage you as a pastor, do this, man. This is important stuff to be able to pour into other people. It may be the most strategic ministry opportunity you could ever have.
Hey, we're Jeff and Beth Jones from Kalamazoo, Michigan. We pastor Valley Family Church, and I'll tell you what, we just had an amazing pastor's retreat up on Mackinac Island. It was really way more than we had expected to do.
Yeah, we just want to encourage you, if you're thinking about something like this, it was a fantastic 3 days together with a number of other pastors. And I'll tell you, the best thing about it was a safe environment, a fun environment for pastors to get together, to relax, to have conversation, to let their hair down, and really develop some great relationships. So we would encourage you, if you're at all considering hosting an event like this, to do it. It was so refreshing, it was so healthy, it was so good.
Well, nobody gets pastors like pastors get pastors.
Yeah.
And when you get around a table with other people who do what you do and having the same kind of challenges, it really allows them to open up to one another and just seek counsel and advice. And I'll tell you what, there is something about that one another for each other that comes to fruition in a meeting like that. It's good.
It was really good. So think about those that you know. Who would you like to get together with for 3 or 4 days and just have some great conversation? Talk about things you cannot talk about with anybody else because you get each other, as Jeff said.
Well, it's certainly worth the investment of your time and effort. So if you're considering it, we really would encourage you to do it as soon as you can.
Hi, my name is Bruce Wesley. This is my wife, Susan, and we're from League City, Texas. And recently we had the great opportunity to be with 6 pastors and their wives on a retreat together. And it was really a great time.
It was. It's really a great opportunity for pastors' wives to get with other pastors' wives. It's a safe environment, and to be able to share about what maybe some struggles that they're having, and be honest about what's going on in their life. And it's just a safe place to be.
And we know that if we want to impact a city, then the churches need to be healthy. And if you think about how do churches get healthy, one of the key dynamics is that pastors and their wives can be healthy and then have a great marriage as well. And so I can't think of a more strategic investment than to pour into the lives of pastors and their wives for the sake of churches and for the sake of the city and for the sake of the gospel. If you have an opportunity to help make that happen, it would be a great investment.
Gail and I have a heart for pastor couples because we know how hard it is to be a pastor. This past March, we took 4 couples to an off-site retreat for 4 days, and it was better than we thought it would be. People shared their stories, their hearts, their lives. We laughed, we cried. They felt understood and so loved. It was just a great time, and we're going to regularly do it in the future. We don't know if we're going to do 1 a year or 2 a year. We're either going to take it out of our church budget, the amount for it, or we're going to talk to a businessman who would have a heart for it. But we believe that this is a high impact ministry for other couples. So we're going to do some more. Plus, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Hi, my name is Jaime Loya. This is my wife, Rosemary. We are the senior pastors at Valley International Christian Center in San Benito, Texas. We recently hosted such an amazing pastors retreat down in South Texas, and we had participants from all over the state of Texas who were invited to be a part, and it was such an amazing time of just fun and fellowship and sharing our hearts with one another, our experiences. And let me tell you something, it was not just impacting to those who were there participating, but even for us who were hosts, it was a life-changing experience. And we just want to encourage every person who is watching and listening to us right now to be a part of something like this. Whether you're a host or a participant, this is really a life-changing experience.
Absolutely, and we just want to encourage you to invest into the lives of other pastors. You know, we need it as ministers. We need the time, we need the relaxation, just to be able to share with other people. So we want to encourage you to do that.
Yeah, we encourage everyone to take the time and make the investment. It'll pay off dividends in the long run. And I mean, we're so excited about it that we're ready and willing to do another one. And we're looking right now for people who are going to back us up and sponsor us in investing into the lives of other pastors. Because once again, as my wife said, it's something that we all need. We all need a safe place. We all need people that we can share our life experiences with. And we all need advice on how to do life and how to do ministry. And so we're so excited about what we did, but we're even more excited about what God is going to continue to do through our ministry and also through the Pastors Retreat Ministry.